What's going on, dudes? It's the Dr. Blue. This is Sebastian, and welcome back to another episode of Combos Explained. Before we get started, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. And with that out of the way, let's get to the reason we're here today. Majin Buu corner loops. This character is insane. In Season 2, he has such high mix-up potential, and more importantly, he can do over 5,000 damage with the right amount of loops. Before we go any further, let's go ahead and throw this combo up on screen. So this combo offers quite a few things to your team. First, intimidation. If your opponent sees you nail this, they know you're serious about the game and about the character. And second, overall damage. You can consistently get 5,000 plus damage with this combo, and with Majin Buu's mix-up potential, that's a 2-touch kill easy. So, I'd even go as far to say this character is high tier, but he's misunderstood, and it's simply because if you're not willing to put in the work to learn his loops, don't even pick up the character. It's such a vital part of his toolset that it's not even worth your time. But I'm guessing you're here because you want to. You want to take this monster to the next level. Well, that's pretty good, because we're going to break this down and get us where we need to be to show the world Majin Buu is one of the best characters in Dragon Ball FighterZ. So if you're a musician, welcome back. If you're a longtime fan of the channel, glad to have you. But if you can't read music, no worries. We're going to break it down so everybody can understand. Let's go ahead and throw up this PNG file on screen. Follow along as I break it down, and before you know it, you're going to have this combo in your tool belt. So the first thing you see is a whole bunch of numbers. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's separated by a whole bunch of vowels and symbols. What does this mean? Well, that's simply musician jargon. This is how you count it. 1 E and so forth until it repeats. What we've done here is we've added a metronome at 81 BPM to a specific tempo grid, so you can understand where to put the inputs. That's all there is to it. No more tricky timing, no more guessing. This is oddly specific and uniquely made, so you can understand and digest this combo. Let's go ahead and break this down. So on the 1, you'll see a heavy. This is Majin Buu's standing kick. This is one of the most important aspects of the loop, because the first thing you do is spin his smash attack. That's what allows you to get the extra lift and have the extra time in order to get his ki blast in. Before we go any further, notice this. There's a whole bunch of space between the 1 and the 2. But what happens on the 2? Well, that's his down special. Think about Super Saiyan Goku. A lot of people play him, and after the vanish, you often do a upward angled ki blast to super dash up towards your opponent. Well, Majin Buu is no different. In fact, he can do the same thing. But I bring this up because this downward ki blast, this downward special, has so much stun time. It's the main point of the combo, is this downward ki blast lets the opponent be stunned for so long that they can actually animate and turn over like you're seeing on the screen right now, just in time to be hit with a standing ki blast. That standing ki blast is on the of 2, which gives you just enough time to connect the heavy. That's the first rep of the loop. In fact, if you look at the entire pattern, that is all this loop consists of. 3 buttons. Well done. It's a lot like base Vegeta's loop. I love simple loops. Now, just because this is simple, non-complex, doesn't mean it's easy. The timing is oddly specific. So let's go and keep moving forward. If you look E and of 3, whole bunch of time to rest. And then the 4, you've already done a heavy, plenty of stun time. Downward ki blast again. Go 2 16th notes over, E and hit under the there you go, another special, another ki blast. And then it continues on from there. You'll start to notice a pattern emerging near the 4th rep of this loop. Essentially, after the of 4, that standing ki blast, you're going to wait approximately 1 16th note to the E of 1 on the second measure, where you hit the heavy again, and then you rinse, wash, and repeat until you end this baby with a quarter circle forward light, is jumping up in the air and slamming them back towards the ground. And that literally gives you a full string. You can call an assist, get the fat toss off, throw up a big puff of smoke, and then boom, you got his level 1 super. In some cases, you can even set it up for Spirit Bomb Oki, and by some cases, I mean all. Majin Buu is one of the few characters that can set up Goku's Spirit Bomb anywhere on screen, which is one of the main reasons I'm running him on that team right now. Now, a word of warning. This is the PNG file of the rhythmic theory, but if you're practicing this on your own and you realize your standing heavy isn't coming out after your ki blast, specifically on the 3 of the first measure, you're not alone. This is a super weird aspect of the game where sometimes the heavy just doesn't animate at all. And I've done a little bit of research, and a tried and true method is to buffer in a special ki blast before you start this loop at all. As in, the 1 of the first measure, before you even go into it, throw in a ki blast, and it will work consistently 100% of the time. This is an oddball case, but I thought I'd throw in a disclaimer in case you're experiencing this while you're practicing at home. In fact, in the play along section coming up, you're going to see that I do exactly that. So now we've broken down how to read this little PNG file. How exactly do we execute it? Well, you'll see I love to count out loud, and that's simply because I taught music for over 4 years. I realize it can be daunting, but breaking it down and connecting your mind with your motor functions is one of the quickest ways to accomplish your goal. Specifically, your tongue, it's a muscle, bro. You gotta get the rhythmic theory, you gotta get the muscle memory there so you can get it here in your hands. So let me show you how to count this, and then I'm gonna let you loose. So specifically, we're going to count this at 25% of the original tempo. And pardon me, but if you want to count along, it's definitely going to help you in the long run. I'll give you a 4-beat count in, and then we're going to go across both measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, E, and 2, E, and 3, E, and 4, E, and 1, E, and 2, E, and 3, E, and 4, E. Congratulations, you made it. So you're gonna go from 25% to 50% to 100% of the combo speed. I will have the play along going. You'll see the blue opaque bar move across the screen so you know how to play, just like karaoke. And if you count out loud while you practice the slower tempo, the faster tempo is going to be exponentially easier. Good luck. Yes, congratulations. You made it 100% of the tempo. And if you didn't, that's all good. Rewind just a little bit. Keep practicing. That's what it's there for. But for those of you that are joining me here on the other side, welcome to the club. You're officially a boobay. I cannot wait to share all the juicy tidbits that come with emerging on this side of the combo. Specifically, you can do a whole bunch of stuff now. Check out this TOD I have with TheDoctorBlu. Also, specifically, you can set up Spirit Bomb, like I mentioned earlier, anywhere on screen, but it works so good after this loop and leads to massive damage. Looks like we still get to do it, boys. Majin Buu, Majin Buu, Spirit Bomb, let's go! Bro, yeah, this is the most hype thing that's ever happened. I love it. Got him. Goodbye, Grandpa. Wait, goodbye, Dad. Okay, Boomer. Nice. So that's it. Majin Buu is such an incredible character. Consistently, he's being placed in top A tier, yet a lot of people aren't playing him. In fact, I do expect this video to perhaps underperform on the channel. I don't know why he doesn't have the fan club that I think he deserves, but if more people put in time to him, he's unmatched, man. In Season 2, he has a quarter circle forward heavy, which literally gives you a fat toss. Do you know how exponentially cool that is? In Season 1, you were practically tied to Vegeta's assist, right? Super Saiyan Vegeta. You were practically tied to his assist because you would vanish, do the quarter circle forward, get him on the ground, call the assist, and get a fat toss for your mix-up. But that did a few things to you. First, it scaled your damage because you were vanishing consistently. And second, it tied you to a character you might not want to play. But in Season 2, no, that's all gone. You can get that without vanish, reliant, consistent fat tosses. And fat tosses set up these loops like crazy. It's insane the amount of potential this character has. He did receive some nerfs, like everybody in Season 2, as in the fat toss doesn't leave him grounded anymore. But you know how many options that opens up? Majin Buu's heavies and normals are some of the biggest in the game. All in all, one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball, and specifically in Dragon Ball FighterZ. I've had a blast breaking him down. Thank you for coming to me for the advice. If you didn't understand it, that's okay too. Don't leave a dislike. If you need help, that's what I'm here for. And our community here on this channel, on the Dr. Blue page, is incredibly inviting. We will help you through it. In fact, if you understand what's going on, don't be afraid to help other people out in the comment section below, because it helps us all grow as a channel, as a community, and more importantly, just as a game. This game is so cool. It deserves to have the sort of camaraderie that comes with the competition. So that's all I got. That's me. Let me know what you thought down below. Like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. I've been the Dr. Blue. You're incredible, and I'll see you in the next video.